In a wide golden field, under a quiet blue sky, lived a flock of sheep. Every morning was the same. They woke up, they ate grass, they watched television together, they slept. No questions, no doubts, no silence, only noise. The screen in the field. In the middle of the field stood a strange object, a television. Every day the sheep gathered around it. They watched shows telling them what to like, what to fear, what to want, what success looked like, and they believed everything, because thinking alone felt uncomfortable. The one who looked away. Among them was one sheep who was different. His wool was black, not because he wanted to be different, but because he was born that way. While others stared at the screen, he often looked elsewhere, at the sky, at the tree, at the sun. He wondered, why do we watch this every day? But he never said it out loud, yet. The first question. One afternoon, the black sheep asked softly, "Has anyone noticed how quiet it is when the TV is off?" The flock froze. One sheep laughed. Another said, "Why think so much?" A third replied, "Just watch, that's enough." The black sheep felt something new, loneliness, the fear of being different. That night, while everyone slept, the black sheep stayed awake. He wondered, is something wrong with me? Why don't I enjoy what they enjoy? Why do I feel empty after watching all day? He wished he could be like them, because fitting in is easier than standing alone. The book. Near the old tree, half hidden in the grass, he found something unusual, a book. No lights, no sound, only pages. He opened it carefully, and for the first time in his life, his mind felt awake. A new kind of noise. The book did not shout. It did not tell him what to think. It asked questions, and those questions stayed long after he closed it. That night, while others slept from exhaustion, he stayed awake from curiosity. The morning reaction. The next day, he did not join the TV group. He sat under the tree with the book. The flock noticed. Whispers began. He's strange. He thinks he's better. He's becoming a problem. The black sheep heard them, and it hurt. But he kept reading. Rejection. Soon, no one sat near him. When he walked past, conversations stopped. He felt invisible, different, rejected. Sometimes he almost gave up, not because the book was wrong, but because loneliness is heavy. The inner battle. There were days he walked back toward the television. The laughter sounded warm, the crowd looked safe, but something inside whispered, "If you go back, you will lose yourself." And that scared him more than being alone. The power of solitude. Days passed, weeks passed. His mind changed. He began to understand patterns. Why the flock was always tired, why they were afraid of silence, why they followed without knowing where. He realized something painful. Most were not stupid. They were just afraid to think. Growth is silent. While others laughed loudly at the screen, the black sheep grew quietly. He learned, he reflected, he became calm, strong inside. Growth made no noise, but it changed everything. The storm. One evening, a storm came. Strong wind, heavy rain. The television stopped working. Panic spread. The flock didn't know what to do. They had never lived without instructions. The one who knew. While others cried and ran in circles, the black sheep remained calm. He had learned to think. He guided them toward shelter near the tree. Some followed, some didn't, but those who did survived the storm safely. A shift in eyes. The next morning, the flock looked at him differently, not with laughter, not with mockery, but with curiosity. The same sheep who once ignored him now asked, "How did you know what to do?" He answered gently, "I learned to listen, not to noise, but to thought." Truth about being the black sheep. He said, "Being different is not rebellion, it is responsibility. Someone has to think when others are distracted. Someone has to stay awake." Silence filled the field, not empty silence, thinking silence.